Hello everyone! If you are curious of getting a new vlogging camera or you just want a camera to run around with, over Christmas I got the Nikon Z30, so here is a little unboxing. La, 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 la. Hello everybody! So for Christmas I unboxed my new Nikon Z30. This camera is a mirrorless camera and it is actually geared towards creators like you and me. But if you're not a creator and you're thinking about getting a camera to vlog with or to really be on the go, then this is the camera for you. I was so surprised by how light the camera is. It is very well thought out and I love that it has a swivel screen so that I am able to just kind of, check in and make sure that everything looks good. Does everything look good? Yes, it does. So I've had this camera for a couple of weeks now and I've been testing it out and it is my new vlogging camera. While I was in Japan, my previous vlogging camera broke, and my previous vlogging camera, I've been through 3 of them already. So I was so happy to receive this Nikon Z30. Yahoo! I love the swivel, and of course it asks, what language you set it up. It's gonna tell me there's no lens and no memory card because I'm currently using it for this one. But the memory card would just go right in here, right next to the battery. But it's a really nice body, feels very sturdy. This is where you slide in the microphone. And there's a bunch of different settings here. I really like to just go because when I'm vlogging there is no time for me to change the settings for the proper lighting, so I usually leave it on auto. But there is a manual mode and you can definitely change the exposure, the aperture, and any way that you feel like will fit to the vibes that you want. This is how I like to vlog. As you can see, natural lighting really helps this camera bring out the real life colors. I like it. Gotta close the door. Oh no! Ugh. Again, this is from a creator perspective, so I'm not like a film major or a movie creator, but I am a vlogger. So if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel this year, or you want to start creating content and you've been using your phone, this is your sign to now get a camera. And this camera is very easy to use. In terms of the settings, I am an auto girl. I like to set things in auto, just run and gun, which means I just get up and go. I need to shoot my shot. I don't have time to change the settings because I'm not moving in a slow-paced manner. I'm vlogging and talking. So in this camera, I like to set it on auto, sitting in front of my window, and it looks fantastic. And Nikon also sent me a microphone, and the beauty of the microphone jack is that you can actually charge your camera while this is plugged in because it's cut in a way where it's not going to interfere. So I'm going to add the microphone now. Pop that in. Okay, so this is the Rode microphone that my Nikon Z30 came with, and I found that it makes the sound feel very crisp, but even without it, the internal microphone on this camera is really good. But this also helps because it has a little, I think it's called a dead cat, but that sounds so weird. It's the windscreen. So if it's a windy day and you're out vlogging, then it's really helpful to have that there. Right now, I am using the kit lens. It is a 16 to 50 millimeter lens. I think it's perfect. Zoom in, hello, and zoom out perfectly like that. And then they also sent me the creator tripod where when I attach it, and I am able to go out and about, and then you can also press record right on the remote. It is very thoughtful. It's very light and portable. I do work out. I am able to go around carrying this, but I may need to switch arms a little later. Done. If you are thinking about creating a YouTube channel this year, then I also want to share with you guys 6 tips to consider before you jump into YouTube creation and all of that. Number 1, research what you're interested in on YouTube. You need to be a consumer before you're a creator because you need to see what works and what doesn't and what you're interested in. I think in the very beginning, a lot of people feel like, well, I like this, so I'm just gonna post about this, but you don't know if other people are interested in it. But you can do some research and see, okay, how does that topic do on YouTube? And if you're okay with those numbers, then go for it. YouTube has changed a lot in the last 6 years that I've been doing it, but SEO is definitely still one of the most prevalent ways to get noticed online. Number 2, whenever you are editing your videos, make sure you're cutting every 2 seconds or so. People like to see movement and change. Yes, short form content has influenced a lot of people where we're just so used to short things, but you know, people watch dramas and TV shows that are very long too, but the difference is that, you know, they have so many different angles and so many different shots. So you want to zoom in, zoom out, have text, have sound, and all of that. And then if you're using a microphone, you want to make sure that everything matches great. Number 3, take multiple angles of the same exact shot. So on my Z30, whenever I am using it, I am moving it around constantly. Sometimes I have to redo the same exact movement twice so that I can get that shot. For example, if I am typing something on my computer to show everybody of how I'm being productive, I'm going to shoot myself from the front, then I'm going to shoot myself from the side, and then you're going to see my hands typing. Number 4, natural lighting, especially if you're utilizing the auto setting. There is a manual feature where you can set the exposure, but I like to put it on auto, which means I need a lot of natural lighting. So I like to sit in front of a window. Even if you feel like your place is darker, trust me, the window, the glow is there. It also helps our skin look nice and dewy. Number 5, be mindful of eye contact. So right now I'm staring right at the 16 to 50 millimeter lens, but you don't want to look at their swivel screen. Their swivel screen is very helpful to have, especially for creators. I once had a camera that didn't have a swivel screen and I was like, I feel like I'm shooting in the dark. I have no idea what I'm looking at. But if I'm looking at the swivel screen right here, then you can tell I'm looking there, but I should be looking here. So make sure that you're not looking there, you're looking here. And I used to have a swivel screen that was up and I would always look up. You wanna look right at the lens. And number 6, you wanna make sure you pause your video here and there. I'm really bad at doing that. You wanna make sure that your shot looks good. Last time I was filming on my Z30 and I realized that the lens was not focused and I talked for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so and it was focusing on something else. So I want to make sure that it's on my face, but they do have face recognition on here. So I turned it on and now it is tracking my face. So with all of that, I am so excited for this journey of me using the Nikon Z30 and being able to utilize a new camera because my previous camera, it was going through some stuff. Thank you so much to Nikon for sponsoring this video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and I'll see you later.